there's only one race event to really speak about, and that is just all the red flags. It looks like FIA were handing them out like Oprah Winfrey or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe Oprah Winfrey took them hostage. I don't know. I mean, there was just, you have a red flag and you have a red flag, and it was just absolute ridiculousness. I don't really know what was going on. But while we're on the topic, I'm going to just give my point of view on the whole situation. You've sort of just briefly discussed your point of view already with regards to the red flags itself. I'm going to give you sort of the opposite, actually, in the sense where I do agree with the red flags. I just don't agree with the standing starts.
Yeah.
The reason why. So when it comes to the red flags, there was, for example, with Albon's crash, there was a lot of gravel on the road, and at that high speed, if he went off the road at that high speed without gravel on the road, imagine taking that turn with gravel all over the road. You know what I mean? So I think that was warranted. I also recall seeing a crane, aka in the UK they call it a tractor, which we use on our farms here. But it's actually a crane. The point is, I'm pretty certain I saw a crane, and if we remember, in Japan there was this whole uproar about the crane being out, and so and so and so. So for me, it did warrant a red flag, because if there was a crane, then we needed the red flag. The same thing happened with Magnussen. I feel like I did see a crane coming out. So again, I feel like it was warranted again. And then, so I agree with the red flags. I just don't agree with the standing starts. I feel like the standing starts were a bit much. I don't think it was necessary. But let's just go through a list of things that happened in the carnage. I just thought I'd point out a few reasons why the standing start was absolute carnage. First of all, I don't know if you recall what happened, but there was a few things that happened. Logan Sargent forgot that he had brakes and just decided to kamikaze into the gravel and then take the Vries with him. Not sure if he wanted to go on a beach date or something. I don't know what he was doing, but he forgot he had brakes. I guess there's literally no other explanation. Ocon, breaking news, by the way. Ocon was sporting a new livery this weekend. He had an invincible cloak over his car because just nobody could see the guy, because the Vries almost took him out. Gasly did take him out. He was literally right there. So the guy was literally just invincible. So like nobody saw him. So, I mean, that's bad luck on his part. The other thing is Stroll is so spoiled that he thought the car was going to turn for him. You know what I mean? Like he just went straight in turn 3. He just went straight.
You're Poldem, man. What did you say again? He's going to come third at some point in the season? Okay. Carry on.
Hey, he will. Hey, listen, can I tell you something? He came fourth in this race. It's just he decided to get there. He was going to go 4x4. So, anyways. And then, obviously, the incident with Sainz, which I don't want to talk about right now. We'll get to that. We'll cover Ferrari and their drivers. Let's get there. We'll get there. Cool. So with regards to the red flag situation, again, I'm going to say I don't think the red flags were unwarranted. I think they were warranted. I just feel that the way it was restarted and so on was just a little bit, I want to say negligent in a way. It caused a lot of carnage, especially 56 laps into a 58-lap race. I mean, you know that everyone's going to go and dive bomb, Daniel Ricci style, to gain a few positions in those last 2 laps, because that's the best chance that they have. So I don't know the thought that went into that, but again, as per my one sentence, I just feel like Netflix took FIA hostage and decided to make the calls on that. Either that or, like I said, it was Oprah Winfrey or something, and she was just handing them all out. But any case, I I don't know if you have anything else to add onto the red flag incidents. Otherwise, we can move on.
I mean, I have to add just one thing. I'm not disputing all of them, all the red flags. I'm not disputing all of them, but I'm disputing the last one. The last one was, it could be avoided. Just let the cars finish the race under the safety car. Verstappen is going to win the race anyway. 100%. It's going to happen. So, Lewis Hamilton was behind him. It's going to happen. So, I mean, and as a Ferrari fan, I was okay with Sainz finishing fourth. He had a good race. So, that was fine. That last red flag, he didn't have to do that. But yeah, we can move on.